Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video, and I just wanted this to be like really chill, low-key, and calm. I've seen like a few people doing these kind of like slower, softer get ready with me's that aren't so like, hey, hi, how are you, like in your face loud, like high energy videos, and I think it's really nice. This is kind of the kind of video that I like to watch in the background when I'm doing stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm not sure what exact makeup I'm gonna wear today, but we'll find out together, and let's get started. So I'm going to do my makeup a little differently today, and I'm going to do foundation first, and I'm going to use a combination of two, my Osmosis Performance Wear Satin Foundation in Golden Light, and my Lawless Woke Up Like This Foundation, which I have in Oasis. And I like this combination because the Osmosis is just a little too dark, and the Lawless is just a little too light for me. But I wanted to wear these two because, as you can tell, my skin is kind of recovering from a major breakout that was going on. So I want something full coverage, but I really like these formulas because they're like natural and they don't irritate my skin. They're like healthy skin formulas. So I just did one pump of each on the back of my hand, and that will be more than enough to cover my whole face. But I'm just going to mix that together with my damp beauty blender here and then start dotting it all over. And yeah, as you can see, that's tons of product, and I still have a bunch left on my hand, but I need kind of full coverage on all of these crazy zits I have. Anyway, I just got my extensions put back in, and my hair's a little dirty, so don't mind that. It's not looking its best today, but I'm so happy with my extensions. And it's just nice to change it up and get them back in every once in a while. Kind of changes the look. So the foundation is blended all over my face, and now I'm trying to pick a concealer, and I've really been enjoying this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define one, but I also have been wanting to use my Laura Mercier. I think I'll just use this Makeup Revolution one today, and just get a little bit under the eyes, or a lot, you know, whatever you're feeling, and then I'm gonna prime my eyelids with this as well. And then I'm just going to blend this out with my damp beauty blender as well. And then to set that, I've been using my Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and I have the shade 5 Fair, which is the lightest one, but I've been finding that that really leaves my like highlight just a little too stark, and I'm not really going for that full of a vibe today. So I'm going to use the next shade up, which is Fair Light, and I'm just going to pick up some of that on the corner of my damp beauty blender and try to set this whole area. I think this color is still pretty brightening. Like, the lighter one is like a pretty stark light powder, so if you're super, super, super fair, like even fairer than me, that might be the right color choice. But I think that this next step up is perfect for the look I go to. I don't typically do like a super duper like stark bright highlight under the eye, so for every day, this shade number 10 Fair Light is nice. And I am sweating, so my makeup is already separating around my nose, so let's try to get that set soon. But first I want to do bronzer, and I'm really running out of bronzers that I like here. So I'm going to use my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, and I like using this on my Sigma F84 angled kabuki brush, and this just really like applies it nicely, I find. And like I said, I'm just not loving a lot of bronzers right now, so leave me your suggestions down below. I have like some good like shimmery bronzers to kind of like warm up the whole face, but I need like a nice one that's like gonna contour, like a new matte bronzer. So I'm gonna try to get a different one tonight actually at Sephora, I think, because I'm going to a wedding next weekend and I just really need a nice matte bronzer. And I have a little Hoola in my collection still, but the last time I wore that, it just looked like really dark on me, and I don't know. We'll see. And then to set the rest of the face, I'm going to use my Osmosis Mineral Pressed Base in Fair, which as you can see I love. And I'm going to take this on my La Mer powder brush and just like lightly dust this to kind of set everything in place. So the face is pretty much set, and then to amp up the bronzer, I'm going to take this Morphe M530 brush and my Guerlain Terracotta bronzer in the shade 00. I'm just going to just kind of set wherever I put that Chanel bronzer, and this is kind of a similar orangey bronze tone to that Chanel, so I think we'll set it pretty nicely. Don't mind this giant zit right there. Oh my gosh, it's a whole other story. So since it's so hot today and I'm like already sweating profusely and my nose makeup is just not working out, I'm going to use a cream highlighter, and this is the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick, and I'm just going to take this on my damp beauty blender on the clean edge and like delicately tap this onto the tops of the cheeks. I love this product. It's actually super beautiful, and I don't really use it enough. And really quickly, I forgot to take my bronzer on this big fluffy, this is a Sigma E40, the big fluffy one, and I'm just going to buff this into the crease just to get a little definition. I'm going for like a really plain look today, nothing fancy, no eyeshadows, no eyeliner, just putting some bronzer in there to get a little definition in the eyes. I feel that this also helps like set the powder and primer that I have under there as well, because my eyelids are so oily, and especially because it's so hot today, they need all the help they can get. Okay, and then for highlight, let's go in with the Persona Cali Glow highlighter in Laguna. This is like their white shade one, and I like to use this product on my big EcoTools fan brush here. So I just take some, tap off the excess, and set that Marc Jacobs glow stick. And both of these are kind of like a nice light white shade, which goes really well with my fair skin. So I'm going to also tap some excess under my brows there, and then I'm also going to take a little dense shader brush here and pick up that same highlighter to do my inner corner on both eyes. Blush and bronzer are like normally my favorite products, but lately I'm just feeling like I just don't like any of them. Like I'm just not liking how they're looking on my skin. But this CoverGirl TruBlend blush in the shade 100 Light Rose like never really does me dirty. It always just ends up looking nice. So I'm applying this to the cheeks today. It's a nice, subtle, easy, just everyday blush. And it's really glowy, so can't go wrong. Okay, and then for brows, I wanted to use my new Benefit Brow Contour Pro, and I forgot to use this earlier on in the video so that I could try out like the definer and the highlighter shade, and I already set my makeup, so probably not a good idea to use those, but I am going to start out with the light shade here, and I have this in the shade Brown Light. And I'm going to take the light shade to fill in the fronts of my brows, and this is like super pigmented and dark, this product, so... And I wasn't really impressed with like the shade range variety. Like this was the best one for me, and the girl at the counter recommended this one, but it's really just too warm toned, but also too dark for my brows, even though my brows are dark. I don't know, the color match is just a little off, but it was really expensive and it has a lot of product in it, so I want to use it. But I just find since I have such like cool toned hair that it's really tricky to find brow products that are going to be nice and cool toned, but I have a few favorites. Oh, I should have not used this. Okay, whatever, we're going with it. I'm just gonna quickly switch to the deeper shade to kind of fill in the tail, and then I'll go back and work on the details. So I tried brushing those out because they got really dark really quick, but then it just kind of smudged all over my face because this is such a creamy formula. So I'm gonna go back in. This is the definer shade on the pen. I'm going to try to like carve out my brow again on the tops here. But this is just really like a lot of extra steps that I don't want to have to do on my brows. I was going for a natural look today. It's just not happening. So I'm going to put the definer on top and then the highlighter on the bottom, and then I'll blend it out with a small brush. So I tried to blend that out, and I'm just not feeling the brows today. Whatever, moving on. Let's do mascara, and I think I'm going to use my little Benefit Roller Lash, which was a little sample that I got. And this is like one of those curved shape ones, which I tend to like actually, so I'm going to try this out on the lashes. That mascara is definitely like totally lengthening, not really volumizing, and I tend to like a more volumizing mascara, but if you're after length, this worked really good. I mean, you can see how long my lashes look. And then moving on to lips, I'm going to start out with my NYX lip liner in Nude Beige, and I've just been loving this combination lately. I think I used this liner and lipstick in previous videos, but I've just really been loving this super nudie look lately. And I can't stop wearing it, so I'm going to wear it again today. I had to go into my purse to pull out these 3 products. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Maybelline Beige Babe Matte Lipstick. And if you want a matte lip look, I would just leave it there, but I like more of like a shiny glossy nude, so I'm going to go on top with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. And that's it. This is the finished look for my chill get ready with me video. I hope you guys enjoyed the vibe of this video, like a little quieter, a little like slower I would say, and just not so in your face. This was like a really basic, just easy everyday look. I didn't feel like caking on tons of powder and stuff today because it is super hot. So this is the finished look. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this style video. I upload 2 days a week on Monday and Thursday, so please subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss my next video, and thank you so much for watching.